this live that I am doing today is going to be basically on what is heading your way won't miss you, so that you know exactly what's heading your way and so that you can get ready and prepare for it. If you came across this reading today, you can trust that this was specifically for you and that you are making sure I'm putting in no lotion. But yes, just making sure that, you know, this one is definitely for you, and whatever is headed your way right now definitely won't miss you. I will be using 2 tarot decks, so I'll use the first one and then I'll get a couple of second cards from this one as well, just to clarify the message. But I definitely have the sense that, you know, something energy is definitely headed your way that is positive. So I wanted to do this live reading. I haven't done a live in a while. I just got some new things for my setup. Let me know if you are liking this. You can also comment and let me know if you would like to watch the black screen lives. I do have a couple of those already on the channel, but yes, let me know what you like best. As far as setups go, I do have videos up as well. So yes, without further ado, I won't hold up any more time. Let's see what is headed towards your way, because it will not miss you. So let's see. I also want to do a live here tomorrow, so if you're watching this late and you missed this live, I will be doing something early tomorrow morning similar to this. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see. So the theme is what is headed your way won't miss you. That's the message that I got as an intuitive message. So let's see what is on the way. Comment down below your sign as well. Oh, the first card that flipped. I'm hearing you have the world at your feet right now. The world is like at your feet, bowing at your feet. You're doing things your way. With that reverse Hierophant, you're doing things your way. We also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So when you look at that, that's also like negative self-talk. The second one that came out is death. So that negative self-talk, if you have been struggling with that, that is dying. It is going away. So Temperance came out next. Let's see how we can do this. Okay. Temperance. Alright, and lastly, Justice. So you can see that over there. I will clarify on each one and I'll bring them back into frame as I do so. So the World card and the Hierophant in reverse. So I have this deck. I'll put that to the side. At the bottom of the deck though, we got the Sun. So like I said, this is all a good omen right here. What's headed your way definitely won't miss you. What you're looking at right now is the World card and the Hierophant. These two cards together, really, like I said, it's like the world is at your feet, and in order for anything to happen, you have to be the one that dictates. So whatever you want to happen is what is going to go down going forward. So the Hierophant is also telling you it's in reverse. So when it's in reverse, it's letting you know that no matter what, you're going against the grain. So the way that other people did things in the world is not the same way that you will do them. You have the authority right now, and the way that you are doing things conventional to the way that old society works. Old society may dictate that you have to do things going by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you decide I want to skip 2, 3, and 4 and go straight to 5. And you get to say that because, like I said, the world is having to answer to you or is having to bow down to you, basically. Let's get a clarifying card to let you know. Bam. First card that flipped over. That is the hello, Pink Bomb Buff. Thank you for coming into the chat. You have that 9 of Cups. So with the world, like I said, you're getting your version of the world. It's an ASMR tarot channel, so I can speak if you all prefer whispering or if you like a lower talk. But yes, ASMR tarot. I'm just responding to the chat. So thank you. Okay, so we have 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is that energy of wish come true. Wish come true is about your satisfactory. So if you also like, I can speak in a lower tone, but whispering different back to back. Yeah. So this one is going all together. I feel like with this one, like I said, is showing that you get to have things your way. You get to have that satisfaction that you desire. So if that is something, like I said, you're not doing it in a conventional way. You're not doing things in the type of way that everybody else is satisfied by. You are going against the grain. You are someone who is like having it your way and doing it, like I said, in a way that fulfills you and gives you that gratitude only. It's not about what the world wants. That's why it's Hierophant in reverse. It's not about what the world wants. It's about what you want at this moment. There could have been situations where maybe you were going to school because your parents thought that was the best option, or maybe you were having a job because other people said that's what would bring you the most money. But right now you're like, forget all that. You're wiping the slate clean. So, like I said, about the 9 of Swords in reverse is all about negative self-talk. So before, you maybe have said, okay, well, people around me don't favor what I'm doing. So you were in a place where you were looking at the 9 of Wands and it was in the upright. Like maybe you were not saying everyone else can push to the side. Maybe you were really considering maybe this isn't the right thing for me to do or something of that nature. But right now you're saying death to all of that. You're leaving what they think behind. You're in the reverse position. So you're like, whatever I say goes, and I'm not going to speak against myself because nobody really knows what I need besides me. So that's why that death card is here, letting you know that the new beginning is here, and in this new beginning you cannot speak against yourself. So let's get some more. Let's get a clarifier. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. So this is indicating that you want to try again. There was a certain point where, like I said, you were not sure of yourself. Maybe you were saying negative things about yourself, but you have come to the conclusion that this is your life. The new beginnings are yours, and you're deciding that you're not going to be fearful of what is coming towards you. You're deciding that you're going to let those disappointments and other people's opinions, and saying that, you know, you're leaving other people's opinions. This card in the upright is about abandonment and withdrawal. So you're withdrawing from society and you're no longer having that fear of change and avoiding that death. So when you have a major death, not like a physical death, but when you have a ending of a cycle, that's a death to your old self. So you're not going to avoid that anymore. That's what this card is saying. You're not avoiding that big change that's coming through. You're embracing that big change. And we can see here with the Temperance and the Justice card, you are someone who's like, my Pisces in the chat. Okay. With this Temperance card and the Justice card, the way that you're doing things, like I said, it may be unorthodox to other people, but you have decided that no matter what, the justice is on your side. You have decided that what you decide and what you decide is what's best for you, and that's what's going to turn out right. Like I said, with that Nine of Cups that we had earlier, you get to decide what's right. You get to decide exactly what your wish is and how that gets to come true. And you can't let others decide for you, because this, like I said, this is a card of balance here. So letting other people decide for you is not how you do yourself the most justice. So let's see. Let's clarify these two. Temperance and justice. Let's clarify. So you are Five of Swords in reverse. You're letting go of the old resentments. You're desiring to get rid of all those old conflicts, whatever conflicts that was, in the upright position. This is all about conflict. So you're like, I am winning this. I'm getting justice in my way. I don't have to go to battle with anyone about the justice. That's what that temperance is about. It's about balance and about controlling your emotions. And you're like deciding, hey, I'm not going to let people make me angry, but the decisions that I make in my world that benefit me the most, they can be unorthodox to someone else. But at the end of the day, with the wish come true, I'll put this in the back here. This is like you're the theme of your reading. This is wish come true energy. Like when it comes down to it, you're like, I'm going to have it my way, and I'm not going to fight with other people around me and let them decide that this is what's best for me. You're letting go of past resentments. You're not holding any grudges either. Let's get some more just to see. And then I will do some fortune cards. So right now, you are committing to yourself. The Two of Pentacles is all about your commitments and your priorities and how can you dedicate yourself. This also indicates like multiple streams of income. So there's multiple things that you are engaged in right now, and you have to balance all of your decisions. It's all about that temperance too. That temperance is all about balance as well, and making sure that you're not overcommitting yourself to anything that you don't feel connected to. You are in this wish fulfillment energy, and since you are there, you are making sure that you're adapting. You're adapting to what you find to be the best thing for you. You're not letting other people decide. And like I said, when you take the throne, when you take the reins of your life, and you're the one who gets to make these decisions, it's what, like I said, that's how you get in that contentment energy, that satisfaction energy. Okay, we got some Libras in the chat. I see. That emotional stability as well. This is not all just about, this definitely symbolizes luxury and having what you want in the physical, but also emotional. You are being able to have emotional satisfaction. So along with that, this could be a situation with a lover, but no matter what we talk about is balance. Balance came up there, and also just talking about union and harmony. So it's harmony within yourself, and that's the way that you get harmony with another person. So there is some stability and alignment. So it could have been a relationship that was throwing you off in the past that caused you to maybe even have this negative self-talk that we talked about. But that's why you have this in the reverse, saying that, hey, I'm not going to be in that negative self-talk energy anymore. I'm not going to allow anybody else to influence my decisions, with the Hierophant in reverse. And it may seem unorthodox, but you have decided that harmony and peace is your central value. And even if you're juggling your love relationship with business or any other thing, you decided that over everything else is alignment, and that takes a lot of strength with that with this card here and the number 9. That takes strength to make those type of decisions. So you're leveling up in the way that you react and things of that nature. Let's get some more. So yeah, like I said, you're out of that exhausting period with this card, the 5 and the 4 of swords. It's getting you to this point where you're like, I'm leaving all the conflict behind, whether it was people that I work with, people that was in relationship with you. You're leaving those disagreements because you're like, I don't feel the need to deal with bullies or it's people who sneak behind my back. You're at the point where you just want to rest, you want solitude, you want to really retreat into yourself so that you can understand what you want. And I always look at the numbers of my cards. So we got 5 plus 4, give you 9, gets you back to this 9 of cups energy where you're like, I have to see exactly what it is that I want, and that's what's going to bring me the most contentment, and I'm letting go of old conflicts. So let's get some more. You're moving swiftly away from this energy that's conflict as well. You're moving quickly. The Chariot is all about rapid. Okay, rapid movement. Okay, you're at a point where this is something that you're like, okay, I'm headed in a different direction, and whoever does not see that, whoever is not on that type of time and going in my same direction, they have to get left behind. You're at that point where your power and your inner power is what is controlling you now, because you see the light at the end of the tunnel and you won't let anybody else stop you. You have decided that this direction that you're headed in is the ultimate. Even when you have this in the reverse, it's all about your self-discipline and not letting other people control where you go from this point on out. So let's see. Let's shuffle a little bit. Let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So what are you getting ready for in your life? You can think of your own personal situations, but no matter what, how it comes out for you in the end, you have the death card again telling you that, hey, this is the death card twice now. The death card has come up twice to let you know the beginning is definitely coming. This is all about metamorphosis and, going to a new level. Every time you die, quote unquote, die to your old self, have an ending, you always have a new beginning. And once you're stepping into that, like I said, it's that world card energy, that moving into this energy. And like I said, it's all happening very swiftly as well. Having these cards together let you know that, hey, what's ending and these new things are beginning. Once these happen, it's happening quickly. There's a lot of action. So it's like a butterfly. Once that caterpillar goes into that mode of changing over and coming into that butterfly action, there's no stopping it. So there's nothing that can stop this metamorphosis cycle that you're going into. So the best thing that you can do right now is to say, hey, I'm going to take the reins over my life right now. So you are in that throne. And like I said, you're leaving behind old conflicts because you don't care to please anybody else about the new cycle that you're going into. So something about what you're going into, it feels familiar to you. We also have the number 6 coming up again. When we think about 6, 6 is about balance. Again, it's about movement, like we mentioned with the Chariot. Balance, movement. You're looking at solutions. You're not being problem forward or problem like a problem conscious. You're looking at everything like, how can I solve this? And How can I, even when you're not living in the past, so there were things that kind of held you back, but you're moving forward, and you are, taking that time to push yourself and get out of this old stuck energy. So, even at the bottom of the deck, we got 3 of Cups. It's something to celebrate. So I want to let's do something different. We have the 2 decks, so let's see what else we got. So let's see what could be causing conflict at this time for you. Let's see what could cause conflict at this time for you. We have the tea leaf cards, and we'll also see how you're getting out of that conflict as well. So what could be causing conflict at this time? We already got some insight about the things that try to hold you back, but you're not going for it. You're not going for it. I'm getting the sense that you've been through this before, and now you're feeling like I'm smarter and I'm wiser, and I have to make that change to say. So let's see. What you have been going through. Dealings with the relationship. So it could be someone that you know. Just relationship problems in general. Trouble, accusations. Someone could have been, trying to cause this. Here we go. Trying to cause that conflict, but you decided, I'm not going for it. And then sometimes these people, they try to come back around and, make up. But you're like, I'm too focused on my wish fulfillment I'm too focused on that to, get back involved with this conflict. That satisfaction with life. Someone tried to cause conflict within you. When you see the, pull this card back up. Again, some more clarifiers. When you see this card, this is the dissatisfaction with life card. Someone tried to crack open your cup. Someone tried to make you feel vulnerable about the things that you wanted out of life and tried to instill negative beliefs within you. And that's why you are letting go now. You decided someone will see, they're gossiping about your secrets because they know that you're moving forward. You're like, I'm not letting you hold me back. But you have to know at the end of the day, justice will prevail. The reason why I brought that up, because at the same time, temptation will test you. But justice will always prevail. So you will always sit at this happiness, satisfaction seat in your life. And no matter what, people try to, like I said, they try to cause that conflict, dissatisfaction. They try to sow bad seeds. That's why we have the apple here. But you're not letting those bad seeds come out. So let's see your fortune. Let's look at your fortune, because I get that feeling that you're the type of person, you're letting go of the old. You want the new. And you decided, hey, I'm not letting you hold me back. Even if you have to drop, like we said, the Lover's card came out in the upright. So whenever you get the card of, all of your cards you're reading together, it's saying like there was disunion, disharmony. Disharmony is coming back within you. And also, even if it was an old relationship where maybe you were dealing with a woman or a man, whichever, you're not letting that hold you back. You decided, hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But I deserve harmony. I deserve justice and peace in my life. So what is dying out? You have the Death card twice. So what is dying out in your life? You gotta let it die. So what's coming towards you? A couple are flipped out. So first thing, these go hand in hand. A wish is granted. Your wishes will be granted. This is the second time that you get that confirmation. And it's not on accident. Believe me. I know. So we also have new home, new attitude. There could have been something where the people that you were living with was causing disharmony, but you are getting this recognition and rewards for merit. So there's something in you where this is your justice right here. This basket, these rewards is your justice. card flipped out. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So whatever they did, they can't stop this. I'm hearing that Beyonce, these mother ain't stopping me. They ain't stopping. They can't stop you. It's coming. Get ready. Nothing can stop your wish fulfillment. That's just the way it is, you know. And that's your justice, honestly. Because when people throw, like I said, that negative self-talk, the 9 of swords in reverse, when people throw that in your face or try to say, or try to stop you, this is your justice for anybody who ever stood in your way. You're like a train, you know. No one can stand in the way of a train, no matter how hard they stop, no matter how hard they try. They'll always get ran over. So they're not stronger than those forces. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So that's why I said make sure you're sowing good seeds. Temptation will test you. So it's always the temptation that to go back to the old things that don't serve you, right? That temptation is always there, saying like, oh, hey, don't you want to come back and get with this old person? Don't you want to go back to that person that treated you like this and that? But you're like, hey, the most, since you know you sow what you reap what you sow. Since you know that, you're like, I would be dumb to go back to this person who didn't treat me the way I needed to be treated. That 5 of swords energy, because at the end of the day, I've already been on a long journey. I'm not going to turn around and start my journey all the way over again. That death card is coming up again. That energy letting you know that, hey, if you start this new cycle over the way that you began the old cycle, you already know what the end result is going to be. It's going to leave you confused. It's going to leave you frustrated, and it's not going to end well. Since you already know the end result, you're like, hey, I don't want to go back. I know that there's better at the end of the tunnel. There's prosperity at the end of the tunnel. So this journey that you've been on is leaving you. It's been a physical journey. Also, it could have just been a mental journey, and it's leaving you wiser. But you have to take that and move forward with it, not backwards. So, great fortune. These 2 cards together. I mean, what more can I say? We have the 4-leaf clover, great fortune, wishbone, a wish is granted, a period of prosperity and abundance, and the wish fulfillment card, telling you that your wishes come true. Period. That is where you stand at this moment. So I am so glad to be able to do this reading for you, because I know major things are coming to you. And like I said, it's heading towards you like a train. It's heading towards somebody. Nothing that nobody does can stop this. So no matter what, know that you are loved. Know that you are valued. I appreciate you watching this reading. Definitely, I'm going to do this again tomorrow morning early. So if you're up, you can catch that. If not, you can get the replay. Appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next.